Wolves have had a terrible start to the Premier League season. 3 losses from 3 games and now bottom of the league going into the international break. And they lost Cunha in the summer. So they're in desperate need of an LL FIFA rebuild. But we're going to set a few challenges along the way as well. The end goal is to win the Premier League. But it's not going to be easy because until we achieve a top 10 finish, we cannot sign a player for more than £20 million. And when we've got that top 10 finish, our budget goes from 20 mil per player up to 40. We double the budget, but don't worry, there's another step from there. Once we reach a European spot, so this is going to be a top 7 spot or winning the FA Cup, we can then buy whoever we want. There's 3 stages to this to make it a little bit more difficult. But Wolves are getting rebuilt. So the starting team is not obviously awful. Strand Larsen's instantly a standout player for us that we need to keep hold of. But there's so many rooms for improvement. £44 million is decent as well. But like I said, there's so many improvements needed. So I don't know if that is going to cut it. But we're wasting absolutely no time at all here. We're being sensible with the signings because we brought in a loanee for our first transfer, Lee Kang-in. Look at him, 23 years old, 79 rated, can play right wing but also centre mid. He's adding a bit of depth to this squad as well. And we've now got this South Korean link up on the wings. And I think that signing, considering he's worth more than 20 mil, is actually a really good way to start this rebuild. Wolfie, as I'm going to call it, is the only left back in this club. That desperately needs to change. So don't worry, once again, we're wasting no time in season 1. This time, Sergio Reguilon is the man for us. 4.3 million. I have high aspirations for Wolfie, but Reguilon's 75 rated, so he's a bit more ready to be starting in the Premier League right now, which is a bit more important. And just like that, we're going to let the boys play through season 1. We don't want to change their squad too much because obviously the summer transfer window has just ended in real life at the time of recording. So this is the team we're going in with for season 1. João Gomez is going to be so important for us. One of the best DMs in the league, I think. I think he's massively underrated. And Strand Larsen, they did well to keep hold of him this window after only technically signing him this window. And he is going to be a baller. And hopefully he's going to be here and lift the trophy with us at the end of it. But like I said, we're going to get into season 1 now with that squad. Not many changes to this first season. So I'll see you at the end of it. Okay, we're at the end of season 1. Time to check out the league and see if we've unlocked more money to be spending. 14th place. Honestly, not too bad at all. I said survival was our main goal, and we've done that with absolute ease. We were never in a relegation battle there. It's really comfy, and a few more signings, and that 10th place doesn't look too far away at all. The team going into season 2, obviously no players have changed yet, but the ratings have increased, and they actually are starting to look very good. The 2 centre-backs I really like. We're stepping in the right direction. Strand Larsen got 21 goals, 4 assists in 40 games. I told you he was going to be key, and that is just absolutely fantastic. Hwan Hee-chan, 17 and 7. Lee Kang-in, 12 and 8. The front 3 were really impressive, and that's why we finished 14th. £74 million. The board are obviously backing us to get the top half of the table finish this season, and we're going to try and spend it wisely. Looking at the team, there's some obvious places that need improvement, but lucky for us, Brentford and Everton have both just been relegated down to the Championship, so they're going to be looking to offload some of their better players. Right wing's one place we could obviously do with improving. Lee Kang-in has gone back to PSG. Now we're left with just Gomez and basically no one else to cover that right spot, so that desperately needs to change. Or does it? Because we've actually decided this 4-2-2 formation might fit our team a bit better. I feel like our centre mids are really good, so this just gets us a bit more use out of them. And it also means we can sign one of the relegated Brentford boys in Fabio Carvalho for 15 mil. Remember, we can't spend more than 20 quite yet. But 76 rated at 22 years old, he can play cam, centre mid and striker, so he is also versatile. And in that squad now, he looks very good. But obviously, there's no backup beyond Carvalho and Bellegarde, so we might need to think about that still. But we are also giving a player to Brentford in Sam Johnson for £3.55 million. We need to offload some players here because there's a lot of uselessness in this squad, I'm not going to lie. And Rodrigo Gomez is actually gone as well for £4.55 million to Monza. But we're not stopping there because Munetsi has gone for 6.1 million. And finally, Kalajdzic has gone for 5.1 million. Massive outgoings there, which means it's time to bring in a player. And we're being a bit cheeky here, I know. Angel Gomez has signed for 20 million plus Tommy Doyle. It is a shame. I didn't really want to sell him, but he was the only player they would accept on top of the 20 mil. And obviously, as you know, we can't spend more than 20 mil at the minute. But he could be a game changer because he can play DM, centre mid, attacking midfield, and he's 24 years old and 79 rated. going to be one of our best players. And we did just bring in this random George Ellen, a free agent goalkeeper, just because we had no other goalkeepers. So he's just filling in that backup spot. I think this season a top 10 is definitely possible. I'm liking the look of it. The board better be happy because we're leaving them £63 million to go on their summer holidays, buy a yacht, whatever they want to do with it. We're leaving them a lot of money. But can season 2 be the season that we get that top 10 finish and more importantly, unlock the next level of spending? It's now time for season 2. Let's climb up the league a little bit, make some progress and get ready for season 3. Okay, we've made it to the final game of the season, just in case it's an important one and we can play it on camera for you guys. So let's check out the league table. We're in 7th place, and the team we're playing are Fulham, who are in 8th. And obviously, remember, a 7th place position is what qualifies for Europe or the Conference League. So we need that to unlock the new spending cap. So if we beat Fulham, well, if we do anything but lose to Fulham, the 7th place is ours. And this team, you can see how we've had such a big jump. Look at the ratings. They've gone up massively. The players have clearly performed so well. The centre-back partnership is unbelievable. Wolves fans should be happy right now because we're definitely heading in the right direction. Strand Larsen had another great season, 24-4. His striker partner, 13-1. So between them, they scored so many goals. Everyone else, a little bit mediocre, but hopefully that's just them growing into the squad. This is the team going against Fulham on the final game of the season. Obviously, remember, anything but a loss, and we're guaranteed a top 7 finish and that new spending cap. So let's get into this and smash Fulham. Okay, they've just taken a corner now. We've managed to get clear, but only to Adama Traore. Gomez has won that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, Angel Gomez, get your legs running, mate. Get your legs running. Now the striker's running through. Oh my God, we've played that perfectly. Still onside, and he's through on goal. 21 minutes in. This could kill the game very early doors. He's through. What a finish that is. What a finish. And we're 1-0 up against Fulham in a must-not-lose game. A weird way of putting that. And we're actually winning. So that is basically, in my eyes, confirming us in a European spot. Okay, we've got it now with Bueno over to Angel Gomez, who's been so crucial for us this season. He doesn't get the goals and assists, but he's such an important player. And now he's got it now. He's obviously got an assist already this game. He's still got the ball inside the box. He's got it. Wow, what a finish that is. 1 goal, 1 assist. What a signing he was. He was worth maybe breaking the rules a little bit for, because he has just put us 2-0 up in such an important game. Okay, Lukic is on the ball. Our midfield's been solid so far, but the game's not quite done yet because they've got it with their striker in behind to Smith Rowe, surely. Oh my God, I thought Jose Sarr had that. We've got about 5 to 10 minutes left to hold on. To be fair, a draw is still okay. And we did hold on to a 2-1 win, meaning we qualified for a European spot. Absolutely fantastic performance to end off the season, and it showed you guys who the key players were for us. Angel Gomez, what a fantastic player he was. And there's your confirmation for you. 7th place, and actually only 3 points off 4th. So clearly, we had an extremely impressive season. We're not quite ready to win the league yet, but we're definitely heading in that right direction. I think maybe 2, maybe 3 seasons, and that's when we can start lifting that Premier League trophy. The team going into season 3, I'm very happy with, especially now that we can spend more than 20 mil per player. So now it's time to go a little bit crazy with the spending. £94 million is how much we've got as well, so they clearly know we can spend more than 20 mil. And trust me, we're about to. As you can see, Chelsea have a lot of backup keepers, so we've just nicked one of them straight away because Jose Sarr is decent, but he's not quite Premier League winning level, is he? So we've signed Jorgensen, whoever Genson, we've signed him, the Chelsea 2nd or 3rd choice keeper, for £31 million. Already broke that 20 mil mark, 81 rated at 24 years old. Looks really good, 6'4" as well. He can still grow in ratings. He could be the keeper for the rest of the career mode. But what's really important with a Prem winning side? Goals. And we have Strand Larsen who bangs them, but his partner struggles a little bit. So Ricardo Pepi has joined him from PSV for £40 million on the dot. What a signing this man's going to be. 23 years old, 81 rated. Looks like an absolute baller. And him with Larsen up front, it's going to be scary. But right back has become an issue once again with just being no backup at all. And the starter is good, but I feel like if we're signing someone, we may as well upgrade. But we do only have £12 million in the budget, so it is going to be difficult. And a sale has basically got to go down here for us to be able to actually bring a half-decent right back in at all. So sadly, that man has to be Totti, who's gone to PSV for 9.7 mil. We've given them a player to say sorry about nicking Pepe, your best striker. So 22 mil in the budget, definitely enough to bring in a good right back. And don't you worry, because I think I've found one that's going to fit our system, our play style, and the goals of winning the Premier League absolutely perfectly. And that man is Thierry Correa for 20 mil plus Hwang Hee-chan from Leipzig. 81 rated, 27 years old, can play right and left back, which is so important for our depth issues. And this team now is actually looking extremely, extremely good. We're not quite ready for the Premier League title, but I think maybe a top 6, top 4 maybe finish this season could definitely be on the cards. So you've seen the team, you've seen the signings, we've gone a bit crazy. So now let's get to the end of the season and hopefully we're on for a good one. Well, we've got the FA Cup final to play actually against Liverpool just before the end of the season, but you're going to have to wait to see where we are in the league. And as you can see from just the lineup that we're going with against Liverpool, it's been a good season. No spoilers, but the ratings should say everything you need to know. So let's get into this one. Try get our hands on the FA Cup trophy. Okay, we've got it with our keeper now. Out to Carvalho. Lovely little turn now. What can we do with it? We're running. We're attacking the space fantastically. And Strand Larsen's received it in the box. He's gone for it. Not a bad attempt at all. Okay, they've got it with Kubo on this right wing. What a challenge that is from Andre. And he's managed to keep it on fantastically. And he's just going by himself against Rudiger. He's made him look like a bum. He's gone past him with absolute ease. He's still going back to... Oh, my God. We spent 40 mil on that. Okay, we've got it with Angel Gomez on this left-hand side. He is such a techie baller. And look... Oh my God, he got a bit lucky, but don't matter because Pepe is now on the ball. He's cut and he's gone for it. 40 million, absolute bargain. Never questioned that signing one bit. 77 minutes into the game and we're 1-0 up in the FA Cup final. We're going to be getting our hands on a trophy, hopefully. Okay, we've got it with Andre now into Carvalho. Lovely little footwork there to keep hold of the ball. Back into Andre, and the game has opened up because of how late it is. Andre all the way out to Carvalho. Strand Larsen's left it, and Carvalho's still going. He's still got Angel Gomez at the far post. Surely... Oh my God, Angel Gomez, man. That is sealed the FA Cup win. 90 minutes in, it's coming back. The game is confirmed. A 2-0 win against Liverpool at Wembley might give away where we are in the league. Because that is an unbelievable result. Made it look absolute ease. They never looked like scoring once, and we could have scored more if anything. And obviously, we get the trophy lift as well. It's Agbadou to lift the trophy to confirm Wolves as FA Cup champions. Okay, we're now at the end of the season after the FA Cup celebrations. Time to see whether this last game against Leeds is going to be an important one. And let me tell you, it isn't. Because we've won the league, guys. Honestly, I'm a bit confused as to how. Because in my head when I was planning this video, let me give you a little behind the scenes tour. In my head, planning this video, I'm thinking, okay, probably 4 season minimum challenge, maybe 5, maybe 6. 4 to 6 was the region of what I was thinking. Not 3. 3 seasons is unbelievable. And Pepe putting up 38 and 5 is clearly a reason why. And Strand Larsen, his partner, putting up 28 and 12 is another reason why. 2 strikers putting up that many goals. You're going to be in league contention. And Angel Gomez, 13 and 19. These players are a joke. These ratings of players probably shouldn't be winning the league. But I guess Leicester's happened, so why can't Wolves run it back and win it with Pepe and Strand Larsen up front? You've seen weirder things. But we're going to play this final game either way, just as a little celebration. And obviously, we get the trophy lift right at the end of it. So, let's get into this one. Full strength team. Let's have a bit of fun with it. Well, that was a fun game. 0-0. I think every single player on that Wolves team was hungover. And Leeds are just awful, which made for a match made in heaven for the neutrals. 0-0. Nothing happened. Not a single thing to show you. But this. We get our hands on the Premier League trophy the same season we get our hands on the FA Cup trophy. I'm still a bit lost for words because I just don't get how we've managed to win the Prem. We've lifted the trophy of Agbadou once again. I don't get how we've managed to do it in 3 seasons. I apologise if this is a short video. I was planning this to be a 4 season, 5 season rebuild, like I said. But in 3 seasons, we've taken Wolves from bottom of the league, 3 losses from 3, to winning the entire thing with not even crazy signings. I don't think any of these signs have been, oh, that's why you've won the league. Do you know what I mean? But it's just unbelievable stuff. We've even got the trophy celebration because obviously we've done the double as well. We haven't just won the Prem, we've done the double. So that's where we're going to leave this rebuild, guys. A little bit shorter than I expected, but I can't complain about being too successful, I guess. If you guys did like this video, though, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, turn notifications, and obviously make sure to let me know down below, what team should I rebuild next?